Now folks, that is a shell daddy and a half. And this is something you can do. In the winter, let this be written in the book of Shellcracker. In the winter, big bluegill and shellcracker will accumulate in creek mouths in any river system. There he is. It ain't but one thing to do, folks, and that's catch another. Woo! It's cold out here this morning. There's a shell. You know that's a shell daddy right there.
That's a shell daddy right there.
Let's put him in here. You know that's a good eating size right there. That size and bigger here in the Tennessee River is hard to beat. I want y'all to look. Okay, well we want them just to, it's bad luck to keep the first one, so I'm going to let this one go, folks. And we're going to talk about it, what we're doing here this evening. Let's let him go. That's a pretty good doggone fish. Now the water's muddy right here, so we're not going to be able to see him swim off. But let him go right there. The reason it's muddy is we got this wind blowing in right here, folks. Now, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's talk about it. You know, folks, there's a fact. When it's winter time, well, it's cold, even here in the south. But today, me and Rocky, well, we're going to fish for shellcracker from the bank. Now, this has been a requested video, which was requested last year several times. Where do we catch these big shellcracker? On the Tennessee River from the bank. Well, here's a great spot, and I'm going to explain to y'all why these fish are here and how we're going to catch them. So just stick with us for a few minutes, and that's what we'll do. All right, let's get us another worm on here.
There he is.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
Hey.
What do you got there?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, let me see that. Look there, folks.
That right there's gonna be me right there today, y'all.
No, it ain't. We got the thump net laying in the water right there, folks. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some shellcracker in that thump net, okay? But let me talk about equipment right here. And it's simple. We got a Daiwa reel right here. 1,000 size Daiwa reel, real small. 2-pound test monofilament line. Listen to that smooth drag right there. Now this rod right here I bought at Walmart. It's a Falcon 6-foot ultralight rod. It's perfect for this application. Now what we have right here is a little bitty split shot. I mean a little one. Size 6 Eagle Claw Aberdeen light wire hook and half a night crawler. Now that's how I hook them one time. I believe that makes them look real natural. Anywhere from 1/3 of a night crawler to a half, depending on how big the fish are. All right, let's make us a cast. Now the reason why these fish are here, now here's the Tennessee River. Anytime that you have a creek, and there's a lot of them all the way up and down the Tennessee River, like this one that comes out, see, the direction of flow is this way. It's meeting the Tennessee River. The water temperature is warmer right here, so these big shellcracker and possibly bluegill are filtering out of the main river into this mouth right here. This is a great location to look for them all winter long. Okay, let's see if we can catch our another. Let's make us a short cast. Now all I'm doing right here, folks, I've made a cast about halfway between here and the rocks on the other side, but I'm just sliding it on the bottom just like that, letting it sit there. Sliding it on the bottom, letting it sit there, kind of like you would a Carolina rig, but slower. Shellcracker in the wintertime are real active, and they'll group up in big groups oftentimes, and when you find them you can catch a fire out of them. they'll group up really thick in the wintertime. Like I said, when you find them, you can catch a fire out of them. And they could be several groups all the way up and down this creek, Feeder Creek. Woo, that's a good bite right there, folks. He's easing. Oh, he turned it loose. Or is he coming to me now? There, he's got it again. There he is. That's a good fish right here. Doggone good fish right here. My, what do we got? What in the world have we got right here? Big shellcracker. This is the kind of shellcracker right here I've been wanting to catch y'all from the bank. This is a good one right here. They're powerful, powerful, powerful fish. When they're this size right here. And this is a great eating size too. I want y'all to look what a shellcracker. That's what we're talking about right there. Woo, it's cold, folks. But that's what we're looking for right there. Just big old giant shellcracker. Perfect eating. We're going to put him in a thump net. Now, Rocky gives me a thump net, but I left it at home. I should have thought to bring it. It's perfect. Perfect for a situation like this. So we're going to put him in it, and we're going to catch another one. God, that fish is cold. I kid y'all not. Now, these southern boys, I know y'all folks from the north was probably laughing, but now this is cold for us. Hey, look. Whoa! I know what you're thinking, but let it go. Let's put him in the bucket. That's what we'll do, and then we'll catch several. And do all that. Let me see if I can get down. God, I'm getting fat. Look at there. See, they ain't no way that fish should get out of there. And just put him back like that. Then you got him. Mama's feeding me too good. I'm getting potted. Let's catch another one. Pot-bellied. Now, I've shown this a lot, folks, and there's a reason for it, especially for these bigger panfish. This is the head of the night crawler, and this is a small night crawler. And when they're that small, I'll just hook them one time. I want every bit of that to be moving. They can't stand it. Now, if he was much bigger than that, I'd cut him in half, but that's a perfect bait right there for a shellcracker. Let's catch another one.
So I don't do a lot of this kind of fishing, Rich.
Yeah.
So any kind of tips you can give me today, or the folks that's watching us fish, would be appreciated.
Well, when you start catching them in an area, they will move around. So just stay put, be patient, and they'll come back around. You know, I mean, we ain't got a depth finder, so we can, or a live scope, so we can keep on top of them. So, but if you find an area where you catch 3 or 4 big ones, stay put because they'll come back. They'll definitely come back. Yeah, there's a fish. He barely bumped it. That fish is barely moving, folks. Let's get him. There he is. That's probably going to be a shellcracker. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Because a lot of times they'll hit it and just stay put. That's what that one did. That's what that is a shell daddy. Yeah, see that? That's a classic shellcracker pull right there. There he is. That's a good one. Woo, that's some good eating. Now, if y'all notice so far on these shellcracker, I hadn't had one swallow it, the bait, but a shellcracker is notorious for that. So it is important after you feel that bite, no more than about 4 seconds. In my opinion, go ahead and set the hook. All right, let's put that one in the bucket. my, I want y'all to look. We're mounting them up. Now we're selectively, I mean, we're just keeping the big ones now. How you doing?
Man, you don't know how long I've waited to meet you.
Oh,
I
that.
follow your channel all the time.
Let's go ahead and get that.
Shellcracker?
Yeah, go ahead and reel him in right there.
I got that same rod.
They're good rods, ain't they?
Yes, sir, they are.
That's a bluegill, I think.
I believe you're right.
Yeah.
There you go. How about that?
It's a good, and that's some good eating right there, though. What's your name?
James Kent.
James Kent, folks.
Yes, sir.
And he's got a Bass Pro Shop shirt on, Rocky. That's
He
a
does.
good one.
Yeah. He come prepared. He's got his little
He
fences
did.
there to get
You
him out.
keeping them? Or?
James
Oh, yeah,
Kent.
we're gonna
Yeah, we'll keep him. But nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
me get a
Before you
photo.
leave, I don't want to interrupt you.
You
but
ain't
I'd like to
interrupted
get
me.
a picture with
Why? If you don't think it hurts your phone, well, yeah.
you. No, sir. Not at all.
No, I'm glad.
He's the one that come out here with that big stringer. It was that long yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Right off them rocks, about halfway out there on the bottom.
Yeah.
We're catching some big shellcracker yesterday.
They'll funnel into places like this. They're gonna get out of that current when that water temperature gets around 45 degrees. So
And I messed around, didn't bring no worms with me today.
I got
We
plenty.
got plenty of water.
Hey, use them up there
Let me
for
get
real.
the picture.
Oh,
I don't
Phone right there.
I don't want them to burn. There's a bunch of them, and
We got plenty.
we got plenty. Well, ain't no woman gonna tell me what to do.
Is this your favorite fish to eat?
It is
Bluegill shellcracker.
bluegill shellcracker, no doubt. Look here,
He got it.
this is a big. This is a good one right here. I mean a big shellcracker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got one too. I gotta get one on.
I mean this is a big one though.
We both got them on.
Yeah.
I got a pretty good one. Oh, I got a bigger too. Look here.
Yeah.
Richard, we got one.
Look here, what a golly, what a mule, folks. What we done is we've moved on the other side right here.
Yeah.
Now that's a shellcracker right there. I want y'all to look. Now that is a shell daddy. Let it be written in the book of shellcracker fishing, that's a shell daddy. Rocky's got one too. Rocky's got a big one right there, but I believe
yours is big.
I did. I believe I beat you that time. Let's compare them.
Let's compare shellcrackers, Richard.
Oh,
I think yours is bigger.
just a little, but not just a whole. Well, pretty good bit.
You know what? It don't really matter.
It don't, but I want you to look.
That's hand size. Look.
They.
And look how thick you are, Richard.
I mean, look here. Look.
Good Lord.
Look at there, folks.
Yeah.
Let's put him in the
Yeah,
bucket
I'll
for
get
this fella. This fella over here beside us is gonna have some good eating. I guarantee you. Them some good ones.
Put them in there, sweet.
You got it?
Yours, hey, that's a
That's a horse.
That's a chunk right there. Yeah, we own them, richardgenethefishingmachine.
I tell you what, folks, we caught them over yonder way, across over there. Then we moved over here and we're still catching. Big movement of fish, and the reason why is kind of all this cold weather we've been having. The colder it gets, the more these fish will move up into places like this. That's exactly what's going on. Let's catch another one. Whoa. Have you got one? They. Wait a minute, let me look. Let me look. Oh my goodness. Is that a bluegill or shellcracker? Let's take a look at that. Oh, that's a big old bluegill. What's your name?
Emilio.
Emilio.
I see your channel.
Well, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Now that's a good bluegill right there.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing better eating. They're delicious.
Yeah. Bluegill and shellcracker is biting right now.
They're the best eating fish.
No, you keep it. Yeah.
Best eating fish. Well, glad meeting you.
Okay. Good luck.
All right, you too.
But y'all fishing the bass during the day.
No, I'm Richard. You ever watch YouTube?
Yeah, I watch it sometimes.
I'm Richard G.
Seeing you on there.
Richard Gene, the fishing machines.
All right. Raymond Douglas.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Well, we're keeping you some fish over here.
I appreciate it.
I was throwing them back till Rocky told me
Took me some last night. They were so good.
Oh, you can't beat them.
No.
Bluegill and Shellcracker is the best.
Yeah. I like them things.
I'm going to go ahead and catch a sure enough big one right here. These night crawlers like this, folks, if they get limber on you, see how that worm is relaxing now, he's stretching out, take him, pop him up against the water, and he'll cast better. What he does, he tenses up, and you can get a longer cast like that. There's one. That fish was just laying there with it. That's a big shellcracker. Golly, Mom, he just inhaled it, folks, and just laying on the bottom. They're bad about that. Yeah, that's a big one. Oh my goodness. Look what a shell daddy. Golly. God, now that's a big one right there. That fish is so stout, folks, I couldn't hardly hold him. But that's what we're talking about right there. Tennessee River. Red ears. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. Let's put him, woo, in the bucket.
Hope that rock's good.
Now, folks, it's pretty rocky out there, so that's one reason why I'm using this little bitty split shot and 2-pound test line is so it'll go ahead and fall on down there. That water's about 9 feet, probably 8.5, 9 feet, and that allows me to fish this little line. But that little split shot will help you from not getting hung up as much, and you can slide this little offering across the bottom. That's why we're catching these old big shell daddies right now. And Bursell put some Beano in his beans the other day to keep from having gas, because his wife was getting all over him, getting mad at him, folks. And the doggone Beano didn't work. So I don't know what's going to happen with Bursell. There we go. Yeah, that's another big one. Golly, bum. Man, oh man, oh man. That's a big old cracker right here. Look here. Golly, what a bluegill.
Is that a bluegill?
What a bluegill. No, it's a shellcracker.
He's pulling dry.
Yeah.
Now that's a shellcracker right there.
That's another big old shellcracker.
That's Richard's fish. That right there.
Hope he don't pop my line.
That's bigger than that other you call it.
Hey, it is bigger. I want you to look what a shellcracker, folks.
They got some that can get more than that. That's a shell.
Golly, bum, man, oh man. I believe that one is bigger. Now, folks, that is a shell daddy and a half. And this is something you can do. In the winter, let this be written in the book of Shellcracker. In the winter, big bluegill and shellcracker will accumulate in creek mouths in any river system. There he is. And ain't but one thing to do, folks, and that's catch another. I know what y'all were thinking, but let it go. I have years ago. You know, folks, I'm going to tell you the truth. That was a lot of fun. And from the bank. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do another bank video and show a different location that's going to hold some big bluegill and bullgill. You can catch them from the bank if you're in the right location. And anytime that you have a creek hitting a river, that junction area is going to be a great place to locate them. Now, I'm going to say this, sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. It depends on the height of the water. It depends on whether you if you're having a extra cold winter or a mild winter, plus the fact of the height of the water where these fish are going to be located. But usually, right at the mouth of a creek is always going to produce a few. But I find that the harsher the winter, the lower the water temperatures go, the more they'll stack up in areas like that. That's what I'm saying. So what we're going to do is I'm fixing to go back right now in a different location and show y'all another good location to catch these bluegill and shellcracker from the bank. This has been requested for a couple years now. I'm just now getting around to it. But light tackle is the key. 2-pound test line, in my opinion. 2-pound line. And today I'm going to fish with 1-pound test line. I'm going to try to. Now it's possible for shellcracker that big to pop a 1 or 2-pound test line that quick. They're strong. They're very strong when they're that big. But this is something that will work across the country in the wintertime. I want to say, this hound dog's bothering me. Look at him. He's under the tripod. I want to say, God bless each and every one of y'all. Hey, let's fix the fight. Y'all go on. Get. God bless each and every one of y'all. Woo! The reality of reality, folks. A bulldog and a black and tan almost got in a fight right there. I had to bust it up. Now, I don't know what all that's about. That's just reality of life. But I was saying, God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all very much for watching. Everything y'all do for this channel, I appreciate it. And, hey, whoa. There's people, I don't care. Hey, man. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good.